smartly now, if that's even a word. I shower the night before now, and pretty much get my clothes ready and lay those out beforehand. Now, the red jacket, I don't normally wear anything that obnoxious, but it's Go Red for Women Day on this particular day, so that's something from my wrestling clothing collection that I'm going to take in. So brush my teeth, I get dressed, get my hair ready, and then I'm usually out the door within about 10 minutes. Okay, so now I'm dressed, and I start off every morning doing 60 push-ups. It's part of the, I started it back in, just about a year or so ago, when I decided to run my first Warrior Dash. So just basically to do it as a way to build some upper body strength, because I can't make it to the gym every day, so I just do that as a routine form of exercise. And that's 60. It's time to go to work. And another thing I do, in addition to showering the night before, is I prepare my breakfast, and usually like a snack each night before I go to bed. It just gives me a few extra minutes of sleep. I've been doing this shift now for about almost 8.5 years, so I started off going in around 4 o'clock in the morning, and as the morning show has gone on earlier and earlier, of course my start time starts earlier and earlier as well. So showering the night before, anything I can do to get a few extra minutes of sleep, I'm willing to do. So like I said, my lunch is already prepared, so I'm going to grab that, or my breakfast in this case, and head out the door. So I'm finally in the office, and it took me a while to get logged into my computer system, which is standard, but I log in to our news program and get that open, and then start. We've got about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so before the show goes on the air at 5, and basically what we do now, between now and then, is help write stories, find some fresh content, and look at all the messages I got. Wow. But yeah, so that's the next step in the process. People always say, well, why do you get to work so early? Well, this is why, because there's 2 hours of show to put together, help put together. Producer Weston's been here since a little about midnight or so, and my co-anchor Kristen and I and Melissa, our morning reporter, all kind of contribute and write stuff and make sure that everything is good to go. I used to get ready at the makeup mirror in the back of the building, but there are now 4 of us that prep and get ready, and so I let the ladies use the mirror, and then I head back to the front office area where the men's room is and kind of start getting ready. The first thing I do every morning before we go on the air is brush my teeth. And because my hair is normally, when I'm not working, in a faux hawk, I try to lessen the hawk and just kind of make it look like it's more spiked. So I put a little bit of water on there and get that done. And then, because I sprout a 5 o'clock shadow right after I shave, usually I wait until almost the last minute to shave and get ready. So my trusty electric razor does the trick. One of the last things I do as I'm getting ready is put on my tie, and today I grabbed a shirt that I'm missing a button on, so I'm obviously going to have to get that fixed. But what I do is, I've worn this shirt before, so I know how to at least make it look somewhat decent, so you won't be able to tell that the button is missing. And as you notice, I am wearing the red tie today. As I mentioned earlier, it is Go Red for Women Day on this particular day, showing our support for women's heart health and just to kind of raise awareness about that. So, tie is on. I always double check, make sure it is in sync, and it is, as you can see, about the right length. And the final step in getting ready for the morning news, and this may surprise or maybe not surprise some people, but I do wear makeup. And I start off with concealer because I have black bags under my eyes a lot of times. Probably because I'm tired. Obviously because I'm tired, but I used to not put concealer on and people would say, "You look so tired." And I'm like, well, it's because I am. I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I know I probably don't do this right, but my former co-anchor, my colleague, my friend Emily Eddington over at Beauty Broadcast does a lot of makeup advice and tips, and she suggested doing the concealer, and I just use Almay. It's cheap and pretty affordable. Then I put on, and I've broken the container here. I need to get a new one actually, and a new sponge and all that, but Covergirl, and this is called Covergirl Clean, and it's just a basic classic tan is what it's called. And I just do that as well because for you, those of you who don't know, when you're on TV, when you're on camera, all the bright lights out in the studio just kind of take all the color out of your face, and I try to add a little bit with this, and I don't probably do a very good job with it. I have really dry skin in here as well, and it's hard to tell with the lighting in this bathroom, but it's kind of patchy and blotchy looking. And now that we're in HD, I try to make myself look a little bit presentable, but it doesn't always work. But I try and I do what I can. So pretty much ready now to get out there and get on the set and bring you all the morning news.
At the time of the blast,
At least 26 people were killed in a fireworks explosion in central China. A truck carrying the fireworks exploded, destroying part of an elevated highway.
Through the area, a lot of people I think were a little bit caught off guard because it looked like it was going to snow for a really.
This is an inside look at the control room where all the magic is happening. Director Josue at the board there. That is producer Weston. Smile, Weston. This is our CG operator Aaron, making sure that all the graphics and stuff pop up and come up at the right times. This is an interview segment right now, so Kristen is handling that while I am back here making this. Want to say anything today, Weston?
No.
Weston's having a bad day, but it's Friday, and that's always a good thing.
It's my last day ever. I'm quitting today.
So once the show's over, we work on getting the next day. In this case, it'll be Monday's show. So we open the rundowns, get the website updated, and just start the prep work for the next couple of hours. So we wrap up each Friday here at Crossroads. It is our favorite. Don't pay attention to this guy making faces behind me. We wrap up each Friday. Let's get Alpha Deuce in there too. Each Friday we wrap up here at Crossroads. This is kind of our happy hour, a way to wind down from a long weekend. We appreciate you guys watching, and I'm going to kill these guys, so I have to turn off the camera now. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.